Yo, what's up, guys? It's Prime Time. Poulton with me, Agent American McMahon. You're changing your name every week.
That's right.
And we got Sean Ahrendt in the house. Sean, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for inviting me.
So, there's no real format to this. Just thought we'd give updates on USAssassin, talk a little SeaDog, talk a little Type 1.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
And if there's anyone out in the chat, we'll take some questions. Go about an hour. I promised my family we would get dinner at 7:30. So
nice. Where are you going?
So we're just ordering out, but I'm the one who has to go get it. So
making my wife cook me a steak.
No, I had to get them snacks before I went live, just so they would be satisfied for the hour they have to wait.
We're withering away.
They slept in today. I'm up at 5:30 taking care of the dogs, and I went to the gym, and then I headed to work. I worked today just until 1 o'clock. But been going to the gym a lot. Sean, when I get really big, don't get scared of me like when you first became my MySpace.
Those pictures where you're like,
yeah.
No, I was really intimidated by him and Seth's bromance. Like they were both big dudes at the time. I was like, wow, I don't know how to approach this. I'm like, they're from Jersey, but
man, I was just thinking we've known each other for real for 15 years. We probably knew each other maybe a year before that. But we met Chicago like 15 years ago, right?
07, yeah.
Yeah, all right, 14 years ago.
I don't do math, so we're good with that. But I love the description Chrissy had of me, and you're like, he just bops up to the table. I'm like, I guess I do bop when I walk.
You were just so happy.
I had a wonderful time. I was excited to meet you.
Yeah, no. It's turned into a 15-year plus
romance.
Yeah,
that's right.
Hey, we got Zaid Comics in the house. What's up, Phil?
Sweet.
He's in Chicago, and it's snowing.
Yeah.
Stay safe, man.
Yeah,
thanks.
I'm like 2.5 hours away from Phil and those guys, and it's like sleeting now, and it's gonna probably freeze overnight, so it's gonna suck.
Yeah, we're supposed to get shit tomorrow, so I dug the snowblower out of under the house. But can I ask Phil if he could come? I want to self-promote myself. If him and his brother could come, wants to, I should say, not can. Well, you want to? My buddy and I, we have a show called Art and Stuff, and you guys are free. There you go.
Phil, yes, I vouch for Sean. Him and Joe, their show they're good people, man.
Yep.
I'm an asshole. I'm not gonna lie, but we'll have shits and giggles.
But he's that lovable asshole that everybody loves.
Yeah, I'll spread that rumor.
So you had a show last night, Sean. You had Professor Murph on. How'd it go?
It was phenomenal. I'm a little high right now. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
He's promoting his campaign. And it was fucking phenomenal. He's a war party. I'm so stoned. And he's doing good. He got a couple of sales, and that feels good. I know you had a few when you were on, and the shit's just kind of starting, and it's nice. So, but next week we have a great show. We got the guys from PLB, and then after that, Joe and I will be on Bancroft's channel.
Sweet.
Bancroft's show is great. He has one of the best chats. It's just real fun. They're ball busting the entire time. I closed out the Graveyard Shift 3 campaign on his channel, so we take credit for raising $40,000 that night. There was another stream going on, but they didn't have me, so
it's a stream nobody ever watches. So I don't know who they are, but
so Phil says, he heard a lot about you. Hit him up.
All right,
says Fraga says good things about you, man.
Right.
His DMs are open, so slide right in there, Sean.
Yeah, slide right in there, Sean, the way you like to.
So I just figured we'd give up to date where we are on USAssassin, Mike. how far along are you on book 3?
Chugging along, getting closer. I had some creative pit stops, I guess. Just some things I want.
You were working on some USAssassin type pieces. I mean,
Yeah,
you did the mercenary piece, and
yeah, I did that one with the mercs. And then I did that one with,
nice. You decided to go with the CG flag.
Yeah, I said screw it. That one's kind of old, but
no, that came out great.
That one's awesome.
And then this one was from a little bit ago, but I changed the M on his chest from what I uploaded, but figured that'd be like the whole gang.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm getting back to pages, and I just had to get that out of my system, and
it happens.
It's why my name changes every week, because artists were just like, we're like a cat with a laser pointer. We're like, hoop, hoop, hoop.
So I finished writing 3 a while ago. I haven't started writing the dialogue yet. Actually, no, that's a lie. I did start writing the dialogue because I dialogued our ash can, which is still available on my Etsy site. Actually, I'll drop the link now and try to talk and be entertaining while I do that. But yeah, no, we're about halfway sold out of the ash cans. Any
Nice.
that we don't sell, I will throw up on our book 3 campaign when we launch it in the spring.
No, I totally cheated and I read it in the Dropbox file.
Yeah.
Cool. It was really good. I'm excited.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah, no, I thought that I thought it worked out perfectly, ending on that double page spread. Spoiler for those who haven't read it yet, but yeah, using the inside back cover as the last page, I thought it worked out well.
Yeah, that was really cool. Yeah, I'm excited. I need to get back on it and get it done so we can start moving on volume 4, which has.
Can you say what number page you're on? Or do you tell me after?
Trying to think of where I put my script. Is that it? That is not it.
Who did the art in the ash can? Mike did the art. It's the first 13 pages of book 3. Mike is probably like halfway done. Book 3. He's going to count the pages now. But yeah, we put the first 13 in. I had Eric Weathers letter it, and it's black and white. It looks great. I'm starting to hear an echo.
Is that me?
Oh, it's me. Oh my god. So I'm dropping the links in the YouTube, and yeah, the video started playing. So yeah, I heard myself talking and I was on a delay. It's so odd. But yeah, I lettered. I had Eric letter it, and I thought it was really well done. I sent Sean the link to Dropbox so he could check it out. Mike just got his comps that I sent him, and yeah, there's about maybe 50, less than 50 left on my Etsy store. The rest will go in the campaign. Mike was talking about volume 4, which we're already planning. I had to write up a synopsis of that because I figured how do we outdo book 3, which is crossover with Graveyard Shift. We're introducing the mercenary Flip Gordon. So I had an idea about acquiring another license. So I had to make a presentation to them to get it. And I heard back yesterday that we got it. So I can't say who it is.
Congratulations.
Or what character, but yeah, it's going to be big. I already said before that SeaDog and Viking Wolf make an appearance in Volume 4. The name of Volume 4 is Dogs of War. So you're going to get a little team up between Bazooka Dog, SeaDog, and Viking Wolf. But yeah, there's more surprises. So really excited. Other updates on USAssassin. We got Aaron Alfeche is working on his cover. John, I sent him the reference to do his cover. Who else? Oh, Matt Martin's working on his cover. And our super secret cover is in the works. That might not be part of the campaign. I might hold that off for something else. But yeah, lots of stuff is in progress.
Nice. I'm a little more than half done, I would say. Not as far as I should be. I was looking, I was like, there's no way. Oh, shit. I need to get working.
Thanks, Phil. Yeah, Viking Wolf is awesome. I think it's going to be a great book. Matt Dalton's artwork is fantastic. Renzo's artwork is fantastic. Renzo, hardest working man in comics. How many projects does he have going on right now? He has that Thomas Valiant book. We'll launch Viking Wolf in March. He has a cover for another book. Does a ton of stuff for Richard Myers. So he's a busy guy. Oh, and he's doing a Bazooka Dogs short story for us. So, yeah.
How?
Oh, and he's doing a cover for me because I'm, as part of Viking Wolf, you heard it here first. Viking Wolf, I'm releasing the first Haunted Pizza yearbook, which will be bios of all the creators I'm working with. Mike, Sean, you're in it. Matt Dalton, Renzo, Chase, he'll be in it. And there'll be exclusive artwork. Renzo's doing the cover of a new character that I'm premiering in the book. I'm not going to give that away just yet, but I'll probably wait till the Viking Wolf campaign. I just need to get some Viking Wolf pages colored so I could start building that campaign page. Scruff McGruff. Yes. We licensed Scruff McGruff. Or possibly Magic Cop.
Yeah, there we go. Need to have that. Like,
yeah, that's where we're at with USAssassin. I actually broke out my 3D printer today and just tested it. First project I want is to be like a little Bazooka Dog minifig. So yeah, that's going to be a while because I have no idea what I'm doing with that 3D printer.
Oh, I thought you meant like you tried to print a dog, but then like this fucking demon thing came out, like just kind of all melted. You're like, oh, like ghoulies.
We got Edwin the Ace in the chat. Thanks. Hail, Edwin. Big day for Edwin tomorrow. He launches the Ace.
Yeah, awesome.
I'm going to try to be backer number 1. That's what I'm shooting for. Edwin was backer number 1 for USAssassin, man. And the first person to sign up for the mailing list for USAssassin too. So hail Edwin, he's awesome.
Yeah,
huge supporter.
Yeah, I think on his campaign, I did a piece for him. It's going to be a trading card, I believe. So for all you McMahon completists, of which there's probably 4, yeah, I did something for his campaign too, and it's going to be a great book.
So before we stop talking about USAssassin, just remind anyone, if you haven't signed up for the mailing list yet for book 3, please do so. You'll get a link to a secret discounted tier. I think that's like the best way to go with the mailing list. The trading card thing was a little bit of a pain trying to cross-reference that with all the backers to see who gets a trading card. Sending the link out for SeaDog was super easy. Anyway, I'm going to play the trailer for USAssassin 3, and then we'll talk a little SeaDog and Codename Killswitch.
I'm the mercenary, Flip Gordon. And I'm joining the USAssassin team.
Yeah, this is USAssassin.
They got that action, ready to make it happen. Yeah, this is the lead government task force. Poulton is official. What more could you ask for? Yeah, this U.S. assassin. You don't want drama. If they pull up, they blast it. Monsters at the graveyard shift. You ain't never seen a squad quite like this. We got the dog and he don't cut no slack. A dog with a giant bazooka on his back. Alien, we slip to the storm. Who was so mysterious, you should understand Kramer. There's a bad guy turned good. The mercenary is a beast, get it understood. Out in the fast shooter, fast draw. Kirby is the Lone Ranger, but she hits hard. Lieutenant Grace, second in command. Yes, he's the brains of the team of supplemental at the lead. Yeah, hey, this is USAssassin. Yeah, this is USAssassin. Let's go.
I love that video.
Me too.
Yeah,
So I lied. I said we were gonna move on to SeaDog. I just want to throw a reminder out there. You can still purchase all the U.S. Assassin books. We're in demand, and we'll probably stay in demand until maybe a month before we launch Volume 3. Make sure everyone get it, because I don't think we're going to keep those the two variant covers, the Kevin Sharp and Said Nakan ones for the Volume 3 campaign. It's very limited, so whatever doesn't sell out, I'm going to just split between me and Mike, and there'll be a collector's item.
Yeah.
All right. So now SeaDog, Codename Killswitch, we're in the second week of the campaign. It's going great. We're at like 8,400 after 2 weeks, which is awesome. It took us like 30 days to get there with the first book. So things are really going well for us. Clint and I are very happy. The Fragga cover selling well. The Malin line variant is selling well, just as an add-on, I can see. So yeah, super excited. We're kind of hitting that spot in the campaign though, where it gets a little slow and dies out. So I'm hoping, either we get like more from Fragga to show, or Clint's pumping out pages. We'll start showing some new artwork from Clint. But I just want to go through the campaign. I'm going to share the screen. I'll play the video and then talk a little about the campaign.
SeaDog and Codename Killswitch returned in an all-new 48-page graphic novel by Mark Poulton and Clint Kolinsky, featuring SeaDog, Soldier 7, Rebel, Tundra, Neon, Stormborn, and Crotch Rocket. Only on Indiegogo.
So there you have it. Leroy has joined us. Leroy, what's up, man? Thanks for stopping by. I met Leroy over in Bancroft's chat. So yeah,
Nice.
that's like one of the best times I had on a stream before. Leroy's a funny guy. So Leroy, Sean is going to be on soon. So you'll have to bust his balls.
Yeah, Friday.
Nice.
With the shits. Looking forward to it.
When I went on, right before I went on, Leroy chatted, "Who is Mark Poulton?" And I was like, "Oh my God, this guy doesn't even know who I am." And I'm about to go on the show. I feel terrible. And he was busting my balls, because then he said Graveyard Shift was one of his favorite books. So
Nice. Cool.
I think Graveyard Shift is pretty much everybody's favorite book. So you guys really caught lightning in a bottle, man.
yeah, no, it's been awesome, the response by all the fans. Actually, I was working on Graveyard Shift. I'll remove this for a second. I was working on Graveyard Shift 4 today. I had finished the first draft of the script back in, I want to say, like maybe November. maybe even earlier. I don't remember. I sent it to John a long time ago. That's all I know. And I never heard back. So I just figured, oh, he loves it. John loves it.
Yeah.
I killed it. Home run. And
Yeah.
I know, right?
John, the other day, he said, oh, here's my notes. And like 18 pages are crossed out. And I'm like, oh, my God.
18.
So, yeah, I have a little some work to do. All his notes are good points. So, yeah. And I've said before, I'm the easiest going person to work with. If Mike, if you ever want a change, I'm there.
Just make sure the pages line up.
Yep. Poor Sean.
Sweet. I'll get lubed up.
Okay.
USAssassin greater than Graveyard Shift.
I'll take it.
We're crossing over. They're going to fight it out. We'll see who is stronger. I don't think Leroy agrees.
Oh man, come on, Leroy, come to the Assassin's Guild. Come on,
Leroy. Do you have USAssassin? You may have gotten the first one with Graveyard Shift. If you would have had to if you backed the Graveyard Shift 2 campaign, but yeah, no, you'll see who's the stronger team. Anyway, SeaDog. Speaking of teams, SeaDog and Codename Killswitch. This is our second book. Things are going really well. This one is 48 pages as well. The artwork on this is just fantastic. I think Clint and Andrew Dahlhaus may be one of the best art teams I've ever seen. Andrew's colors just complement Clint's work so nice, and it's I think it helps that it's just like this fun action comic book. Like the colors.
It's a bowl of diabetes.
Yeah, no, I mean this cover right here just looks like a bowl of Fruity Pebbles.
Yeah.
At least it's multiple colors and not just like Marvel comics where it's like washed over magenta over everything.
Yeah,
it looks horrible.
But yeah, no, the artwork for this is fantastic. I'm going to scroll past the Fragget and Malin covers for a second. This is page 1 of the book. So, I mean, you open this up and you see this. It's just killer.
It is.
Yeah, Neon and Rebel, they're undercover at a superhero strip club, trying to get information on the whereabouts of SeaDog's owner, Peter, who was kidnapped in book 1. We got Crotch Rocket and Stormborn. They're off on their own adventures. Just a lot of fun stuff going on. This page,
That's
this is
a
the
great
page
composition.
this page just like if you don't want the book after this, like I don't know what more I can tell you. I mean, just the shot of Neon alone. She has the best hair in comics. She
has hair. I'm sorry, I was distracted.
Yeah, right.
Just this page just pops. Just awesome stuff. And then Crotch Rocket and some solo action. Another new character, villain we're introducing. Clint named her. I can't think of her name at the moment though. But yeah, I think her look speaks for itself.
Yeah.
And then some black and white artwork from the undercover scene. And then Stormborn double page spread. This is on his home world of Tharoon. He's battling his brother Dragonborn, who's in the background riding that dragon.
Nice.
And let's go through some of the tiers. Let me check the chat, make sure I haven't missed anyone. Why is no one watching? So when I was on Bancroft's channel, was it Leroy who said he saw me before? He knew he recognized me somewhere. It may have been him, maybe it's someone else, but they said they recognized me from 90210. And then I told the story of how I was mistaken for Jason Priestley in Vegas. years ago. A drunk woman, a very excited drunk woman, came out of an elevator, and I was standing there, and she proceeded to run over and hug me. And then when she got like right in front of me, she realized I was not Jason Priestley.
Oh, that sucks. That happens. That sucks.
Yeah, Leroy, go spread the news. Tell him Jason Priestley's streaming over on Primetime Poulton's channel.
Yeah. Get us some publicity, yo.
But all right, SeaDog, our featured tier, the triple threat. That's where you get Clint's cover, Fraga's variant cover, and the book 1 reprint featuring the line art of John's cover. So here's the layout to Fragaboom's cover. Dan was nice enough. He knew when we were launching. He said he would try to get us a layout. And like 30 minutes before we went live, he messaged me and said, I just emailed you the layout. So I quick edited our page and added this. I added the Fragaboom logo. And this cover was my idea. Dan asked me what I wanted, and I was like, I explained to him that SeaDog is also the rapper SeaDog. And I thought it would be cool if he was like doing some graffiti art and was, spray painting a mural of Codename Killswitch on a wall. So that's him holding a spray can. You can see he has some other spray cans in his little side pouch. And yeah, this is going to look really nice. I think it's going to be a hot cover when he's done. We got Shelby Robertson inking it and Matt Yackey coloring it. So we got Dan's whole team on this cover. It's going to be killer.
Nice.
Well, I'm glad that's the one I got.
And then we got the John Malin line art variant cover. He contributed a killer piece to our first campaign, and we fid it was Clint's idea. Let's get a little more mileage out of this cover. It's so awesome, and I think just
exploit the shit out of it.
Yeah, just having the black and white version of it is just killer.
It is.
Yeah,
So,
his Tic Tac radiation is fucking awesome.
So we're going to leave this cover just as a virgin cover. There's going to be no logo on the Malin Book 1 reprint for anyone out there wondering. So $25 tier, you get Clint's cover, killer cover, him and Andrew, amazing team. Also for $25, you can get Dan Fraga's cover. If you're just a John Malin, Wolf Campaign completist, you can just get his Book 1 variant reprint. $50, you can get both covers to Book 2. The fan pack is $125. That's where you get Clint and Dan's Book 2 covers, the Malin line art reprint to Book 1, and a sketch from Clint. And Clint says he's going to do like these body, like 3/4 body shot sketches. So yeah, it's a great deal for $125, but it's even a better deal if you signed up for our mailing list. You get the fan pack for $100. A lot of people are taking advantage of that. So I'm glad to see the secret discounted tier worked out for us. And then $200, the Babe box. I'm going to remove this, and I'm going to make myself big.
Your neck choke.
So behold the Babe box. Much like the USAssassin footlocker, it's got the logo on the sides. Clint's awesome artwork on the front. It's got a magnetic closing, and it will come with all 5 books, all 3 covers of Book 1, both covers of Book 2, and sketch from Clint, a sketch from me. I'm saying it right now. I'm drawing SeaDog because I draw better animals than people. Although I thought I did some pretty decent sketches for the ash cans that I sold. But there's no way I'm drawing women because I draw the ugliest women ever. My wife jokes that the women I draw look like horses. So she tells me, try to draw a horse. Maybe it'll look like a pretty woman. So yeah,
so
so there'll be trading cards in it, print, and we're talking. We might add some more to the box as the campaign goes on. Where's the Rockafort cover? Sorry, man. I don't even think Kenneth knows who I am, but I got fragging, man. No offense to Kenneth Rockafort, awesome artist. I'd rather have a Dan Fraggett cover if I had my choice, and I did. So
this is a group of guys right here who, when they were much younger, were diehard Extreme fans. So to get Dan Fraga is huge.
Yeah, no, Kid Supreme may only lasted 3 issues, but it's one of my all-time favorite books. It's absolutely fantastic. I think I told him before, but to me, Kid Supreme is Ultimate Spider-Man before there was Ultimate Spider-Man.
Yeah. I remember there was a preview of it's always my conventions, and try to get the during the 90s anyway, try to get all the preview books from people, and there was a Kid Supreme. Was that still Image, or was that Maximum Press?
It wasn't Maximum Press because it was also like a silent.
So Kid Supreme started out at Image, and then the final issue appeared in Maximum Press as part of that Asylum anthology.
Okay, because I remember it had a Cable and Prophet on the cover, and inside had some pages of that, but then it also had allow me to correct that.
Cool.
Yes, we got a troll.
All right.
You're more than welcome here, Leroy.
But they were pencil pages of Kid Supreme, like the diner scene, and so you can see like the grid that he drew out real lightly, and that shot of him kind of like from the side with flashing the peace sign or whatever. I redrew that like a million times because I was so enamored with it. Dan's awesome.
True.
Yeah, no, he is one of the best. So please, if you haven't backed SeaDog and Codename Killswitch, I'm going to drop the link in the chat without playing YouTube on my phone. But Sean, can you give us an update on your book, Type 1?
Yeah, I'm about like 10 pages in. It's going to be the typical 42-page book. The first 15 pages, the first scene is kind of like my love letter to Strike File, Youngblood Strike File. How
Nice.
It was, just balls of all action. So, and then I get to set up the story. So I'm really excited, and things are going swimmingly.
Awesome.
That's awesome. I've seen some of the pages, and I think it's your best work.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, and again, we're going back to the whole Extreme thing. I got Marat Michaels. He's doing my variants.
Nice.
Yeah, I know, dude. Wow. Mighty Marat.
And Mike did a piece for you too. Is that going to be a cover or a pinup?
It's gonna be a pinup, and I'll probably make it like a card and print. Like I'm gonna throw that shit around. Believe me. Like when he sent me that, he's like, "Look what I did." I'm like, "Motherfucker, that's awesome." So
yeah, just to show you guys how much Extreme rules my life. That's Marat Michaels did a Deathstroke for me. Mm-hmm. That's the cover for our book, but that's Dan Fraga's Bloodstrike cover when they did a relaunch of it. And nobody wants to see my ass. But yeah, when I saw that, like Dan just killed it. He's come so far. So yeah, him doing a cover for any of us is awesome.
Yeah, and supposedly he's going to do one for Graveyard Shift or USAssassin 3 Graveyard Shift. He's super busy, so if he can't, understandable.
But I have him on stream saying he's doing one, so YouTube is forever. So
yeah, you got it, Leroy. Next time I'm on there, I'll tell Bancroft he must sniff your fingers. Thank you. So hopefully Dan will be able to do a piece for USAssassin. If not, maybe we'll get him for volume 4
Yeah.
But Sean, when are you going to set up your like mailing list and stuff like that? When can people start seeing some type 1
Not
like
until I'm
stuff
done
out
with
there?
the book. Like drawing
Yeah.
wise on my part,
Mhm.
because like with the colors and the lettering, that can get done between the campaign. But once I finish that, I don't want to give any broken promises, because I originally was like, oh, I'm gonna do it in fucking April, and that fell through. Shit happened, life happens. But I'm on a good pace, so playing catch up. And
How many
fun.
pages is it going to be?
Like 42. Like I could do 50, but I think that's pushing it.
Yeah. So you're about
it's just one
25%
scene.
done then.
If that's the math, cool.
Yeah.
That's
All right. All right. Nice.
Oh, God,
Yeah,
I
but I'm
love
not.
you.
I'm pulling the friend card. Like I'm like, hey, would you do a pinup for me? Would you do a pinup for me? Like I got Mark, thank you. Mark Yoon, Ryan Brady did one. Phil's gonna do one. Joe and I, when Joe does his book, I'm gonna do his character and he's gonna do mine, and we're gonna try to do like how I know Kusana is like a sour subject because he's twat. How in Ash and Wildcats, like they switched off and like it lined up like that. So we're gonna rip that
Nice.
off, which is kind of funny, right? Because isn't he a rip-off artist? No. Okay.
I don't know. So that's everything for like as far as all our projects. I have a couple other projects in the works. Viking Wolf, which I already said launches in March. Matt's finishing up. I feel like I keep saying this, the last page, but I think it's a double page spread, so it's taken a while for him. I need to get some colors done on it so I can start creating our campaign page. And I already said, but the Haunted Pizza Yearbook will be part of that campaign. It'll have artwork from SeaDog, USAssassin, Graveyard Shift, Viking Wolf, Black Owl, and a new book that I'm doing with Mark Yoon and Dex. And
Oh yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Utilize Yoon. He's getting really good.
Yeah. No. Mark Yoon has he's proven himself. I feel like
Right.
he's come a long way since Squirt. He did a if you guys remember, I mean, you should remember because John offered you guys pinups as well. But he offered one to Yoon, who was in the chat, and Yoon turned his in, and it's one of his best pieces I've seen. He did this killer variant cover for our book 1 reprint. So yeah, Mark's firing on all cylinders right now. Yeah, you're wearing the T-shirt. Yeah. Awesome.
I had talked to him back in June about doing a pinup, and then this dickhead's like, "Hey, I'll do a pinup for you." And I'm like, "You're an idiot. I talked to you already." So I'm allowed to call Mark Yoon an idiot. He saved my life. That's a fact. In Baltimore, of all places.
Yeah, Mark had quite the Baltimore Comic Con that year.
No, for the claimed frat boy, his game sucks. Like he's like, oh, I could do this. I could fucking chump. No, I'm kidding. I love him.
All I know is he was about to beat up some homeless people because
I don't know about that.
He was halfway out the door. I was for those listening. I was at a traffic sign, and they have the guys with the squeegee that are like trying to clean your windows, and I'm like, no, please don't. I don't have any extra change or anything. And they started pounding my windshield with the squeegee, and Mark was halfway out the door, ready to fight these guys, and I was like, Mark, don't. It's not even worth it. I ended up, maybe like a month later, I saw a news story that happened in Baltimore. The same thing. Someone actually did get out of their car to like confront the person that was hitting his windshield, and he got like laid out and like brain injury and something like that. So yeah, please.
Mark was talking Korean to Jim Lee. It was awesome.
Yeah, Mark's a character. I like him.
He's a good guy. He's fun. But I sent you some pictures, if you wouldn't mind sharing. It's through Messenger. And I apologize for doing this so late. Because once again, kind of high.
All right. Facebook Messenger.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right.
So
I
I
gotta
actually,
pull up Facebook. I almost typed in MySpace. For those out there on MySpace, Mark. MySpace was down yesterday. I think I brought too many people over to it, and their servers couldn't handle it.
wait. So was your shit like still set up from like Jump Street from like
Yeah.
the last time? Really?
Yep. Yeah. Some photos were the links were dead to them, so I just deleted them. I added a new profile picture. I updated my background, and maybe once a week I'll send out a new like update. But there's like no one over there except for like me and Mandy Summers. So all right, I'm gonna share this page and we'll show off some of your artwork.
All right. Well, and like the piece Mike and Frank did.
All right. So I'll just click on these and make them bigger.
Yeah, that's just like
work?
the model
Yep.
sheet. Yeah, that's just
Yep.
the model sheet. What it's gonna look like.
So this is Strees, right?
Yeah, and it's a dumbass name, and I know it from the start. But when I created him, I brought it to a local con in my town, back in Jersey, where I'm from. And Dave Cochran was the guest, and I was 11 years old. And clearly, it was like a Heatwave, Die Hard, 80s cartoon ripoff. He thought it was cool, but he was probably just blowing my bubble because I was a kid. But I'm like, all right, if Dave Cochran thinks it's cool, I'm gonna fucking stick with it. So, fast forward many years, always had him in my stories, and one day I'm deciding like, hey, why aren't there any diabetic superheroes? So I essentially made myself as a superhero. And so that's me kicking ass. But
Nice.
It's gonna be good times. Yeah.
So was Dave Cochran the first comic creator you ever met?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like December 12th, 1992, or the 19th, 1992. Like I got one of the worst people to be. But no, it's cool. Like memories are wild like that.
So the first comic creator I met was Tom Morgan. I don't know if you guys remember him. He was an artist in the 90s for Marvel. At the time, he was on Alpha Flight, and I was a big fan of that. And I was like a senior in high school. I was trying to figure out how do you break into comics because it was like such a mystery to me. So I asked him, and he was like, "You don't want to be in comics. You look like you should be on that 90210 show." True story.
It all comes around.
It's hilarious.
Yeah. So I was like, "No, how do you get into it?" And he was like, "You don't want to be in comics." I'm like, "Okay, I'll have to figure it out some other way."
Right.
Man, I'm trying to think of who the first one I ever met was, but it's a long time ago. I don't remember. There's nothing wrong with all three of those things.
Yeah, just throw in heavy metal,
Okay.
and that's like the ultimate mixture. So I'll move on to the next picture, Sean.
Sure, if you don't mind. That's probably just like a promo piece or whatever, because I don't see that being well, maybe I can do something like that. It's already done. But yeah.
Yeah, dig it.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, just practicing my colors. Shout out to never mind.
Okay. No shout out then.
No shout out.
And here's Mike's piece.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That hack.
Get out of town. That's great. Frank's colors are beautiful. He's got a great color.
Yeah, Frank did a great job. It was funny because I was having Frank color a pinup for a customer, a commission I did, and for some reason my PayPal wasn't going through. It said it was held his payment. So I was like, I'll just send you it a different way and to make sure you got paid, because I want to make sure Sean got this piece, or the client got their piece. And then like a week later, he's like, hey, that extra that extra money came through. He goes, did Do you just want me to send it back to you? And I was like, no, I want you to color this for my buddy. And
that's cool, man. You just gave me a hard on. That's awesome.
Yeah. So yeah.
Many
Yeah,
blessings.
that back.
This is great.
Phil commented on the background. Mike, the where the clouds something Frank added.
I think so. Let me double check because I'm pretty sure I have.
The cityscape's awesome too. That's part of the background as well. But yeah.
Well, I thought I had it here.
Oh wait, I got more shit to blow my ego. And that'll be the last thing, I promise you.
So yeah, big thanks to Phil, Leroy, Edwin for joining us today,
Guys.
as well as waking up 24/7. Thanks, guys. If you haven't backed SeaDog and Codename Killswitch 2, please do so. Sign up for USAssassin 3, and let's see what else Sean shared with us.
Did I already mail that to you, Sean?
Nah. Well, I got it. That's all I know.
So is this a double page spread?
Yeah, that's page 2 and 3.
Yeah, I love that page.
Really? Thanks. That was a pain in the dick to figure out, but it worked out.
Well, I really like what you're doing with like the metal reflections too. That's really awesome.
You know what that is? That's me just trying to cheat and just look at like what Delso and like Scott Williams did on Iron Man, because I don't know what I'm doing. But, you know, I'm doing it my own way. But
I've probably seen this page maybe 5 different.
Times.
Yeah. So yeah, no, this to see where it started and see how it ended up in such a short period of time. You've really progressed with your artwork. I know you joked that someone. What'd someone say to you that it's not? They like your how it's not detailed or something like that, and you were like, "What?" So then you start adding all the lines and stuff to your work.
No, it was also a bunch of my friends too. They're like, "Why aren't you as detailed?" I'm like, "Look at the lines, like my contour lines. I just wasn't cross hatching or doing shit like that." And like Murat's but not trashing Murat. He's like, "Why don't you just do it? You know, like you can't do it, do it." So I'm like, "All right." So kind of pushing my boundaries. But no, somebody probably did piss me off to do that because I'm all about spite.
Yeah, no, spite is a great motivator.
Spite's the best.
I always compared your artwork to Mike Parabek.
Yeah, and that kind of tossed my ass because I do like his art, but like I was always like, I don't know.
Maybe I'm the person that tossed your ass.
No, yeah. Oh wow, that sounds horrible.
Yeah, that'll be a clip. But yeah, I love the more detailed and the cross hashing and everything. You know, it plays to everything I'm a fan of. So
yeah,
there it is.
There it is. I see it.
Yeah, there was no clouds in that. Put that in a bag.
Oh yeah, good stuff. Thank you. I really appreciate all you guys' info. I mean, we can do this.
Dude, you're our boy. We love you.
So we're getting to that time where I told my family we would get some dinner. Sean, anything else you'd like to add to the conversation tonight?
Yeah, I'm starting a new show on my channel. It's gonna be diabetes related. If it chaps your ass, the chaps your ass. So I got my friend Myra. She's going to be my co-host. We're going to figure this out. She's like a classically trained ballerina. She's type 1 too, so we're going to be like the aughts of diabetes, but not the aughts. I don't know. We're figuring it out.
Nice.
We're talking about
That's awesome.
Yeah, you know.
What are you guys doing? Just sharing your stories of dealing with diabetes?
Yeah, because it kind of kicks your ass. And she just had an article published about hers. It's fucking inspiring because.
Nice. So are you going to be handling the live streams? You always joke how you don't know how to do anything.
well, I was gonna, and I suggested that I was gonna, But by the grace of God, and because Joe's like the nicest guy in the world, he's like, I can do it. And I'm like, oh, cool. And so he's gonna be behind the scenes, if you will. So like he'll be off screen, but he'll be there. But he'll be
He's your producer.
That's what I told him. Yeah, he's my producer.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
I came up with this name for him, but I forgot what it was. But yeah, no.
Look at this guy. He's got a producer now.
I got
Someone
a
behind the
producer.
scenes doing everything for him.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. We got
I need to get to your level, Sean.
Yeah.
Look at Mr. Big Shot over here.
Look,
Meanwhile, I'm
I-
on my phone sending out links and
Yeah. Dude, I'm like Tom Sawyer.
Oh, so Phil says you need to have Malin on your show since he has diabetes too.
He would. John was on last week.
But your new show.
Oh yeah, I'm stoned. Yeah. We talked about the beers.
No, I was watching your show with John and Chrissy was next to me listening, and she was like, "That motherfucker can talk."
Oh yeah.
Like you guys like never like
No,
if you don't get a question in, John will just keep going. He'll just keep the conversation going.
Yeah, but it was great. Like I like when I don't have to talk, like because I say stupid shit. I just said something about my anus before. Like, do you get where I'm coming from? It's better if I don't talk, and the guests just, it's their show essentially. When they're on.
Just sit there and look pretty, Sean.
Yeah, see, like. That's what it is.
So, what's the channel that they can subscribe to?
Oh, okay. You can subscribe to Sean Ahrendt on YouTube and the Odd Stuff channel on YouTube, where Joe and I do our show. Like, share, notifications, all the jazz, and then Sean Ahrendt across the board on social media. You might find some dirty shit, but you'll laugh.
You'll thank him for it.
Well, I don't know about that. I can't guarantee that one, but it will be good.
Mike, anything you'd like to add before we say our goodbyes?
No, just thanks for everyone for coming and for all the fans and the the people that
That worked to my benefit, my man. I won't knock it.
No, just it's been real great. I mean, I opened up my own big cartel store for my artwork, and thankfully there's people there that have been buying it, and that really helps keep me at home drawing. So I do appreciate it, and just I don't know. I really get a kick out of, like when Phil was like, USAssassin is greater than Graveyard Shift. I mean, that, however wrong it might be, but, I love people's enthusiasm for our book, and I can't wait for them to see what's coming next. So I'm always
we got a lot in store. You guys can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Coney Waves. Make sure you subscribe to Primetime Poulton. Hit the notifications. Make sure you check out my Etsy store. Get one of these awesome USAssassin 3 ash cans. It's just killer. First 13 pages, lettered. The real book's going to be in color, but I just wanted to get this preview out to people. I thought it would be a little cool something to satisfy people until the book the real book launches in spring, and there's still time to get all the USAssassin books on our in-demand store.
Especially the variants, because
the variants are going to go bye once we close the store, and that's it, man. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Leroy, for busting our balls for the last 54 minutes. Phil, thanks for joining us. Sean's good. I'm going to make sure Sean reaches out to you to get you on his show.
Oh,
and,
yeah. Hopefully, if you guys are free, like in March. No, wait. Yeah, by March, we should start having people open soon.
And
we got Ian Churchill on March 6th. That's a Saturday. I'm fucking excited for that.
Yeah, that's a big get.
Beast of an artist. Yeah, that's a beast. So
And one last thing, everyone go support Edwin's book, The Ace, tomorrow when it launches. Edwin's super awesome guy, big supporter of USAssassin.
Yes.
So I hope he has a big opening day.
Yes.
Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I'll go get some dinner with my family.
Peace.
All right, cool.